On the north coast of Puerto Rico sits the island's capital city of San Juan, a tropical seaport known for its picturesque coastline, relaxing resorts, and historic charm. But at a small gym in the outlying village of Guaynabo, the mood is far from tranquil. Oscar de la Hoya, the most popular fighter in boxing, has arrived with his team at the Wilfredo Gomez Gymnasium for the first day of training camp.
I love that feeling of having that unity, you know, and being like a family. We have one mission, one goal.
Team de la Hoya includes his older brother, Joel, one of Oscar's closest confidants. Rob Garcia, the conditioning coach charged with preparing de la Hoya for what many feel will be the toughest fight of his career. And a newcomer to the de la Hoya inner circle, trainer Freddie Roach. Roach has replaced Floyd Mayweather Sr., de la Hoya's last trainer, and the father of his opponent. Roach anticipates little trouble motivating his fighter.
Oscar's one of those cats that if you get under his skin a little bit and so forth, he's going to take it personal. And dealing with Floyd's antics, the way he treated Oscar in the press tour, a lot of people want to see him shut this Mayweather's mouth.
Here we are in the biggest fight of our lives, and you have the pound-for-pound champion of the world acting like out of his mind. He couldn't control himself.
I'm gonna make it a rough and tough fight come May 5th.
I'm so scared. Hi, my name is Oscar de la Hoya. I'm gonna do this. You ain't gonna do shit.
He wanna say things I say. He wanna get on the camera and say shit, fuck, damn. He gotta keep up his fake image. I'm real, man. Floyd Mayweather, steak and potatoes for life.
Oscar not gonna stay inside for y'all. I will.
As the tour progressed, so did the provocation.
Fucking naked fight. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Come on up here, Oscar. Bring Oscar up here. There you go. There you go.
He stole my bag, took my belongings, a few books I had in there, my boxing gloves. I'm a professional. I've been in this ballgame for a long time. I've been in many big fights. It's not gonna work.
He said I stole his training gear. Okay, well, do something about it May 5th. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I stole your shit, now do something about it. Do something about it.
You have this kid who is under a lot of pressure. Will he rise to the occasion, or will he be crushed because the lights are too bright? We'll have to wait and see.
If Mayweather is crushed, it would be a first. A boxing virtuoso with the swagger to match, the man they call Pretty Boy has methodically steamrolled each of his 37 professional opponents. As Camp Mayweather opens, there is a recharged atmosphere.
Where you come from?
I'm coming out of the wood, brother. You know, we come out of the wood.
You need a shirt?
Yeah.
Early this morning, Floyd's uncle and trainer Roger completed a 6-month jail sentence for a 2006 assault conviction. Hours later, with his young son Lakai in tow, he is back on the job.
What'd that say, Kai?
Who's my trainer? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Roger Mayweather's my trainer.
Oh, geez.
That arrangement may be unsettling for a surprising visitor to camp, Floyd's father. Floyd Mayweather Sr. laid the groundwork that led to Floyd becoming a world champion at 21. But their relationship soured when Sr. was sent to jail on a drug charge while Jr. was still an amateur.
He left my life when I was 16. He came back into my life, I was 21. So I was a man. And he always kept treating me like a child, like a little kid. And I'm like, I'm a man.
When somebody criticizes everything you do, you don't want to be around them anyway. Oh, you doing that wrong. Oh, you doing that wrong. Oh, you doing that wrong. Well, goddamn, what am I doing right? I won the fucking world championship, didn't I?
Father and son's relationship, once close, turned tense. In 2000, Floyd made a tough decision. Uncle was in, Dad was out. But now, after parting ways with De La Hoya, for the first time in 7 years, Floyd Sr. is back.
Floyd Mayweather Sr. is my father, and I respect him as my father. But Floyd Mayweather right here is gonna do him. He's gonna do what he wanna do.
It's Floyd's fight. Whatever he decides he wanna do, that's fine with me. If he want a great chance, he'll have his daddy. If he want an all right chance, then maybe he'll do something else.
We came from a tough neighborhood. We were surrounded by drugs, violence. There's actually a few ways out of there, and one of them is education. Our parents instilled that in us, and the other way is sports.
The De La Hoyas are a family of fighters. Grandfather Vicente, Father Joel, and now, by no accident, Oscar.
I went to the park on a Saturday morning, and we were playing ball with our little friends. All of a sudden, I see my father's car pull up, and he's walking towards the mound. At the time, I was pitching, and he yanks me away and says, "Nope, you're not playing. You're gonna go. You have to be a fighter. You're gonna be a fighter." And so he takes me to the car, and that was the end of my baseball dreams.
The skills young Oscar showed in the ring inspired big dreams there. And as he blossomed into a top amateur, one voice was usually heard above the rest.
With Oscar's mother, you know, they had a special bond, and she was Oscar's biggest fan. She always looked after him. She was at all his amateur fights. She's the one that would pat him in the back, give him a kiss, hug him.
I remember fighting as an amateur, and I would be up in the ring, and so the first bell would ring, and we would be fighting, and I would hear this lady just yelling, "Ah, hit him!" Ah. And it was my mom.
Oscar's father taught him the basics of boxing. His mother provided the inspiration.
I always thought that she would be with us forever. You know, that she would beat this disease, and she would live on and continue on being there ringside at my fights. And you know, it never crossed my mind that she would be gone one day.
In 1990, as it became clear De La Hoya would be a contender in the Olympics, Cecilia lost her long battle with breast cancer. Oscar considered quitting the sport, but the memory of her final words to him convinced him otherwise.
Win the gold medal. Don't give up. When she told me those words, they hit home. They hit my heart, and I think till this day, it's what keeps me going. It's you know, part of the reason why I keep on fighting, because of her, because of those words she told me when she was in bed, sick.
Come on.
Hey, yeah. That's it. Be fair. Jim, now, if you don't punch, the referee's going to warn you. Go right away. It's forgotten about, okay? This is a fight. Fuck him. You get him on the ropes, double jab, put his back, square him up. Double jab. Ow! That's it.
It's taken less than a week of camp for fighter and trainer to confirm they're a good match. Floyd Mayweather Sr. is already a distant memory for De La Hoya, as Roach has quickly proven himself an adept teacher and able motivator.
You know, be smart with this guy. I'll think him and I'll fight him. He's cute. He feints head movement. Your boxing ability. He's never seen anyone like you before. He hasn't faced an opponent like you ever in his life. Keep yourself some room. This is your house, son. Go.
That's it, baby. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Dig down, man. Dig down, dig down. You got 10 seconds, huh? 10 seconds. Finish strong, baby. Finish strong, finish strong, finish strong. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good balance, good balance. Come on, come on, come on.
Jeff. 1, 2.
De La Hoya's job description alternates between puncher and promoter, as the media horde floods the camp for the day.
Give him some room.
Golden Boy is in the house, right? I mean, it's swamped. It's crazy, you know. But it's good for him anyways, because he takes a day off from actual sparring training.
A sparring session with his wife is a temporary diversion from the looming presence 3,000 miles away.
I'm just an old dog trying to survive in this game here. I want to be known for, obviously, Oscar fighting the very best and beating the very best.
Oscar can't fool me. He know he gonna get beat. It's just how he gonna get beat. That's what he better worry about.
Come on. Come on.
You want to talk your trash? Huh. We'll see.
For most fighters, training camp is all work and no play. Then again, Floyd Mayweather isn't most fighters. But when it does come time to work, few attack the task with his intensity. The five-time world champion trains at only one speed and appears immune to exhaustion, while younger Mayweathers try their best to keep pace. And at the Mayweather Boxing Club, what can be the most violent of pursuits is also an enduring and endearing family affair.
My son will be probably the next great champion. Until then, Floyd gonna be the best. You ain't training? Why you don't want to train? You want me to hold you? Oh my God. You supposed to be a champ, man. You ain't supposed to let me hold you. You a baby. Oh my God.
All my life, man, my whole life, everybody around me was boxing. I mean, shit, I come from a fighting family.
Okay.
Family barbecues, they know what it is. It's dancing and boxing.
We'd have barbecues and cookouts and stuff like that. And if we didn't have any boxing gloves around, we'd even go into the closet and find mittens and gloves and stuff like that to use them as boxing gloves.
Before they turned professional, Floyd Sr. and Roger made their names as street fighters in their hometown of Grand Rapids, Michigan, with older brother Floyd the most feared figure on the city's southeast side.
They used to be in the street boxing, and Floyd used to whip everybody. He used to whip everybody. Sometimes he'd have them bleeding, and he was just crazy. And sometimes I had to tell him, stop, don't be doing that to those peoples.
Floyd Sr.'s career was derailed after a shooting left him with a hole in his leg. His focus quickly shifted to making a champion out of his infant son.
Oh my God. He loved that boy to death. He would take him to the gym in the stroller. And then when he got a little older, about a year old, then he'd hold him up and hit the bag.
He been in the gym all his life. That's all he know. All the Floyd know is boxing, man. It's no accident that Lil Floyd is as good as he is. He's my son, and I'm his father.
Father coached and son obeyed, rising quickly through the amateur ranks.
First, I want to thank the good man upstairs for giving me this opportunity to win the national championship. And second of all, I want to thank my father.
He's the best in the Midwest, I must confess. For all the rest, is no contest.
Floyd Jr. would win 3 national amateur titles. Success, though, didn't come easily.
No pain, no gain. See, that's something that I installed in him. Whether he said or not, it's something that I installed in him. Oscar, I heard you named a new coach named Freddie Roach. Can he train you? Yes, he can. But can he come to your aid? That's like fighting my son with an empty can of Raid.
Floyd Sr.'s venom for Roach may seem odd until you consider the spot that Roach now occupies. For the past 6 years, it's been Sr. in De La Hoya's corner.
Look, man, you can knock this son of a bitch out right now. Now quit wasting time, man. Use your fucking jab, man. Use your jab.
Meanwhile, his son had grown into boxing's pound-for-pound best and issued a direct challenge to De La Hoya.
Oscar De La Hoya wanted. You know, he know my number. He know how to call me. He know how to get in touch with me. Only thing I'm gonna do is keep racking up victories and beating the best. If Oscar De La Hoya said that he wants the best, he want to leave off fighting the best, bring it on. I'll tax that ass too.
Now, if your daddy's training Oscar and you challenge Oscar, hey, he threw a challenge out there at me too.
De La Hoya accepted the challenge, but along the way, found a new trainer.
With Freddie, I can feel his passion. I couldn't have that with Floyd Mayweather Sr. It's his son who I'm fighting, and if he was training me, I wouldn't have that same passion, you know, from him.
Having parted ways with Oscar, Floyd Sr. still has no official role in Camp Mayweather, but father continues to show up, and son feels his presence.
My dad came to the gym and started working with me. He didn't say nothing. He just caught me off guard. I'm not gonna say to my dad, hey, what you doing here? Get your ass out the gym. I can't do that. It's my father. Still.
Man, I bring a lot to the table. My son know I bring a lot to the table. I bring a lot to the table. I'm not saying that Roger can't be the man, but I need to be the man for this situation because I'm the one that knows De La Hoya.
Why? I don't need him to beat De La Hoya. For what? He ain't gotta give me no inside tips, because I don't need no inside tips. If his son listen, he gotta give them to his son. Right? But his son gonna listen to me.
I'm the best on the planet. Now who wouldn't want me unless something wrong with him?
Why would you be mad at me because your son wanna train with me and not with you? I ain't put no gun to your son's head and say, look, you need to train with me. So why all of a sudden would I need to make up, oh, well, I need to make up and say, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? I ain't done shit to begin with.
In a boxing gym not far from the Vegas Strip, Floyd Mayweather Sr. is back in charge as head trainer. He barks instructions to his world-class pupil in preparation for their upcoming title bout.
We got 10 minutes. We need to be working. We need to be working.
But the fight is not on May 5th, and the fighter is not his son. It's lightweight contender Joan Guzman. Guzman is co-promoted by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, and Sr. hasn't been to his son's camp in days. By all appearances, he won't be visiting anytime soon.
The Floyd always carried himself in a very nice manner. The Floyd always been a nice kid, you know? But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know this kid now that y'all run this film on TV. I don't know him. He said, my loyalty is in Roger. What do you mean by his loyalty is in Roger? I'm your damn daddy, man.
Roger Mayweather, Floyd's uncle and head trainer, has his nephew in peak physical form days before the biggest fight of his career. Floyd Sr.'s absence is of little concern.
A lot of times people think that I hate my father just because we don't see eye to eye. I love my dad. I love my dad. But my dad wants to come and control everything. My dad's a control freak. And that's what we fell out at in the past. Only thing I have to say about my father is this. My dad's a great trainer, but he's not the only great trainer that's out there.
At a time when most fighters begin tapering off, Mayweather maintains his relentless pace. Another day complete, and the numbers don't lie.
Come on, explode, explode, explode.
Guaynabo offers many places to train beyond the boxing ring. Today, De La Hoya takes to the basketball court. There's no ball here, though, only the loud instructions of Rob Garcia and the grunts of the Golden Boy. With just days remaining until the biggest fight of his nephew's career, Roger Mayweather takes his training duties more seriously than ever. But like they say, once a fighter, always a fighter. There was a time when Roger was merely known as the other Mayweather. Floyd Sr. was an established professional, and his little brother was a notoriously hot-tempered prospect known as the Black Mamba.
I knocked out the coach. I knocked out my trainer. I knocked him out cold. I swear. Because God is my witness. I knocked him out cold.
Behind his devastating power and unique personality, Roger became one of boxing's most colorful figures.
And the boos you hear in the arena greet the entrance of the man who's built much of his career by knocking off Mexican fighters, Roger Mayweather.
The self-proclaimed Mexican assassin captured the 140-pound title, but his success bred envy, and Floyd Sr.'s career disintegrated after he was shot in the leg.
First it was Big Floyd, you know, the big brother, everybody looked up to him. He brought Roger into the game, and then Roger became a world champion, the fame, the money, and all that stuff, and it didn't take his big brother along with him. So I think that the tension grew more when the different fame levels came into play.
Me and my brother always been competitive. He's 9 years older than me, but we always been very competitive. But it's not about me and him, really. It's about him and his son.
I believe my son loves me, and I love my son. I want a relationship with my son. I want a relationship with my grandkids. I don't think that's asking much at all. But I'm gonna be honest with you. How you gonna say your loyalty is in another man, and your daddy gave you life? I don't understand that, man. That's awful damn confusing.
I am loyal to him. I will always love him. He always have a home right here. Him and Roger will always have a home. But if you got a great trainer and you got a great fighter, you're gonna get great results. That's what happened, you know, with me and Roger. We getting great results.
I am the main source. I'm the one that started this. I ain't following no damn body. Everybody followed me. And I'm more concerned about my son than any of the rest of them. I'm not concerned with none of it. Nobody else in that camp. Where they want to say, I'll be coming back here, they want to say, they can say it to me.
In the backwoods of Guaynabo, rain can be refreshing when you're on the move. Energy will be at a premium on May 5th. Every step builds the body's reserve supply, sure to be called upon in Las Vegas. It's a fact that De La Hoya and his running mates know well.
Yeah. You've got sparring partners out there that just spar for a living. That's what they do. And sparring partners act like sparring partners. They just go rounds and do their job and get beat up a little bit. But we didn't want that. We got like up-and-coming fighters. The first day of training camp, I says, first one puts Oscar on his ass gets $1,000. And that still stands.
All right, let's get out of here before it starts raining.
It's a half-hour drive in the Caribbean night from Wilfredo Gomez Gym back home. A half hour to take stock of what's now just days away.
One day closer to the fight. I'm anxious.
You a pussy.
Every punch I throw,
I'm gonna beat you.
every round I go,
You will never be able to beat me.
just thinking about Mayweather.
They say never take your work home. It's easier said than done. The Guaynabo training camp has been in session for 8 weeks. The grind can be taxing on body and mind, but it's integral to the metamorphosis taking place of Oscar De La Hoya from family man to fighter.
I can see the transformation, and it is a transformation. It's amazing. I mean, you can see it in his eyes, you know, and the way of speaking to people, or he gets more into himself. At the beginning, I didn't understand, and at first, I thought that he was mad or something, that we were fighting or something. I have learned, you know, to give him his space and to know what's my role in all this, you know, because it's a very personal thing for him.
This is serious business. If you're not ready, you're gonna get hurt seriously. It's gonna be that type of fight. I'm willing to punch as hard as I can, as fast as I can, until I can't lift my arms. I'm willing to do that. Is he?
We know he'll quit and we know he gets tired. Those two things that we do know. I never quit and I never show fatigue. I'm always ready, physically and mentally.
Bop, shut up, boy. Bop, shut up, boy. Bop, shut up, boy. Oh.
Mentally, he's already beat. And May 5th, I'm gonna do the physical part, brutally.
I think about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s position, you know, what he's going through. I can face the best fighters in the world, but when they face me, it's like they freeze. This event is so big. When you're used to fighting in front of 2,000 to 3,000 people like Floyd Jr., it can add a lot of pressure on you. He's been doing all the talking, let him back it up.
Let's get this right. I've been calling Oscar out for years. I said, I'll fight the motherfucker in Puerto Rico, I'll fight the motherfucker in Mexico. Let's just make the fight happen.
Let him come to me. Come on.
You're gonna get to see May 5th what I'm gonna do to him. A fucking massacre.
Mayweather has never boxed at a weight heavier than 147 pounds. He will face De La Hoya at 154. Moving up in weight can be perilous for a fighter. But after 2 months in camp, Floyd is now bigger, stronger, and by the looks of it, as quick as ever.
I better not do it so fast. Show you how to do it for real shit. That's Freddie Roach, you know. I used to whip his ass. And I'm just bullshitting. You can't hold shit down.
The pomp and circumstance of Fight Week begin with formal introductions at the MGM Grand. The pretty boy arrives first, with a kiss for grandmother Bernice, and some handicapping tips for the fight.
I also got a good left hook, I got a good left hook, a good right hand, and a good jab, and I can go to the body good. So like I said, I'm versatile all around the board.
The grand entrance of the favorite is captivating. But while Floyd lives just minutes away, the frenzied mob that greets De La Hoya indicates Las Vegas is still Oscar's town. After 14 years and 25 bouts amidst the city's bright lights, it's clear the Golden Boy's star still shines on the Strip. Later in the afternoon, Oscar returns to a quieter scene at the arena to take care of some business.
Legends have been built in here, and you know, Oscar has a This is like his second home. It's like his home away from home. And if you look at that, 16,500 people are going to be in here and cheering. Yesterday, actually, Jack Nicholson confirmed. We have Michael Jordan, we have Tiger Woods, we have Matthew McConaughey, Eva Longoria, Peyton Manning, we have Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony. As a matter of fact, Mark Anthony is going to sing the national anthem. And it's just amazing. We're trying to keep as much of that away from Oscar and really I deal with all the things outside of the ring.
For De La Hoya, the businessman, this fight has always been about more than defeating Floyd Mayweather. It's many millions of dollars in business for Golden Boy. And according to some, it's an event that could do wonders for the sport of boxing. But there are moments when being Oscar De La Hoya is about something much simpler. Moments when he is reminded that when he first climbed in the ring, he was led by his father. And when he first dreamed of this kind of success, the inspiration was his mother.
Vamos. Vamos. Boom, boom, boom.
As Oscar reflects in the arena, across town at the Mayweather Boxing Club, Floyd and his uncle put on a trademark display. With the fight fast becoming the biggest story in sports, Camp Mayweather opens its doors to the media. And as usual, Floyd's quotes are full of pride, color, and venom.
Oscar want to be where I'm at. He want to be known as a legend, and I'm known as a living legend. When they mention Sugar Ray Robinson, they mention Floyd Mayweather. When they mention Muhammad Ali, they mention Floyd Mayweather. Oscar's name was never brought up then. When you're talking about the best fighter, you're talking about Floyd Mayweather. Come on, man, this dude is a fan of mine, man. This dude, Oscar De La Hoya is a fan of Floyd Mayweather. Why you hire my dad? Why you hire my dad? He want to fight like me. Our family being wild and crazy is exciting to us. We don't mind. We don't mind. Get my dad on the phone. Get my dad on the phone. Yeah.
If Floyd's father isn't answering the phone, it might be because he's busy training another fighter, lightweight contender Joan Guzman. Senior has spent the last 2 weeks working with Guzman after leaving Camp Mayweather, when he decided he wasn't getting the respect he deserved from his son.
I'm the master at this. Truly, second to none. Floyd George Mayweather Sr. is in control. Evidently, my son ain't wise enough to know that. You know, because his daddy is the best on the planet. There's no question about it. I'm sure my son is ready. He's working great. You know, he's, one thing is he's definitely in shape, if nothing else. He's in top shape. But it's, right now at this particular time, it's a good guy, bad guy fight, you know? And we know who the bad guy is.
It's been 9 weeks since the fighters last met at the end of the cross-country press tour. Now they come face-to-face again. Both on the dais and in the audience, it's clear the long build-up is nearly complete. It's time for Floyd Mayweather to prove that talk isn't cheap. And for Oscar De La Hoya to show he has another great fight inside him.
It's a pleasure for me now to introduce to you, pound for pound, recognized as the best fighter in the world, and he is Floyd Mayweather. Please, Floyd.
First off, I want to thank God. I want to thank my team. Thank the media. I'm here. I know what it takes. I'm hungry. I want to fight so bad. May 5th, you're going to see the best Floyd Mayweather. Thank you.
Now it is truly a pleasure for me to introduce to you, he is the golden boy from East LA, Oscar De La Hoya.
Thank you, Richard. Well, I'm glad to be here in Las Vegas once again. It's always a pleasure. And, well, we're ready for this fight. I mean, what can I say? I'm expecting the best of the best. All the attention will be on boxing May 5th. And now it's up to us two fighters to fight as hard as we can. And I don't expect any less. I know in my part, I'm gonna fight as hard as I can. Thank you.
Four weeks ago, Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather were 3,000 miles apart. Now, they are separated by inches. Saturday night, they come together in search of their greatest victory.
I'm good at what I do, man. You just gotta respect it. You got to respect it. I'm gonna smack the shit out of him. If he a real man, he'll smack me back.
You have to go up there and fight, because it's your life up in that ring.
Look at De La Hoya. He wants to fight.
Ready, boys.
I could beat him with one hand, I could beat him with two hands. I talk the talk and I can walk the walk. Right now, people that's at home say, I'm gonna pay to see that kid get his ass kicked. Say what you wanna say about me. I've been calling Oscar out for years. Man, shit. May 5th, here it is.